Yo, what is up gamers, it's Sebastian coming to you with a brand new video now. Today is Friday the 13th, oh yikes. But today, Friday the 13th, there was the Farfa'S Challenger Cup today, and what did I play? Well, I played these decks during the Challenger Cup. Well, I played like 3 of these decks during the Challenger Cup, and I got top 16. Decent result. Basically RNG turbo for the Swiss rounds because it's best of 1 and that's not really good for tournament structure. But I think that's probably content for a different video. I think that it'd be an interesting video to go over the good and bad things about the Challenger Cup. But first, let's go over the deck that I played for most of Swiss. In fact, the entirety of Swiss. Okay, this is what I played. I played Salamangreat. It was 6 rounds of Swiss plus top 16, so for the 6 rounds of Swiss I played this, and then for game 1 of top 16 I played this. We have 2 Fader, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash, 3 Flame Buffalo, 3 Foxy, 2 Gazelle, 3 Spinny, 1 Falco, 3 Jaguar, 1 Nibiru. This is to avoid drawing too many Nibirus when it's dead. 3 Pop Desires, 1 Sanctuary, 1 Veil, 3 Cosmics, 3 Circle, 3 Imperm, 2 Rage and 1 War. The Will is arguably cuttable now that Despia is a lot less popular. That's the reason why Mir isn't in this deck list either, because there's not too many Despia. For that being said, I did lose a game to Despia, but I lost the game to Despia because I had to lose the coin flip, and then I had to lose the 50-50 on only opening 1 non-engine card, and then I had to the opponent had to have access to Mirror plus double Masquerade, right, which was a 1% chance. That hand was literally a 1% chance, right? But if it was just Mirror plus 1 Masquerade, I would have won that game. So Despia for the most part isn't really a problem. For obviously Mirror can be very concerning, and Masquerade can be a turn ender for Salamangreat, so be careful when you play against Despia, although it's not too popular. This deck is just fun, right? We have for the Astro deck, Mirage Stadio, Baguska. This won me a game. You just do Stadio into Baguska because you go 2 level 3s into Stadio. Then you summon Falco. The Gazelle should have sent a Jaguar, and then you just go Stadio plus Balance into Wolf. Bring back Jaguar. Jaguar Falco into Baguska in defense position. And nice thing, and I actually did this in the game, you can go update access whilst Baguska is in defense position, and if they have a hand trap to stop this OTK, you attack for 4,600 damage, and then you can just pass because they still have to deal with the Baguska. When that's I won a game that way where it's okay, I'm gonna push for the access code, and if they stop it, well, it's fine because they're not gonna be able to play. Yeah, so we play a Lingribo. This is mostly for the combo where you have to go Splash Mace plus Lingribo into Heat Soul, because Heat Souls require different attributes, so you can't go oh no, not Splash Mace, sorry. I mean Sunlight Wolf Lingribo. Splash Mace plus any salad makes Heat Soul, but if you go Sunlight Wolf to get the Gazelle add back, then you just then you have to go Lingribo to have the different attributes, because there's a Dark Wolf is fire. We have Update Jammer, Update Access Code is the standard OTK. So I had a game where I impermed the opponent's Moye, and he just passed with 4 cards in hand, or they pass with 4 cards in hand, and I go normal summon Foxy, they match C, and it's okay, well, I have War in my hand, so I could go Balinx, set War, and they only draw 1, so they go break even, but then Moye can attack over Balinx for free, and that turns off my interaction, right? So I'd have to commit 2 summons. I have to commit 3 special summons to get to Sunlight Wolf, which would then be able to be over melee, but then at that point I've just given them 3 draws just to get 1 counter trap. So why do that when I could just go update access, kill them? And I think every time you get match C going second, just go update access. Because you're probably not gonna win the game if you play safely. A deck like Salamangreat isn't really well suited to play into match C. So if your hand is very suboptimal, like very hard to like have actual interactions without committing, then you should just fully commit, go update access. But for the rest of the extra deck, we have Splash Mage, Transcode, 1 Heat Leo, Heat Soul, this is for going first, and then the access code talker. And I played this for every game of Fist and also the first game of top 16. And then for game 2 of top 16, because I did lose game 1 of top 16 because I mean, it's for I opened Buffalo, double Cosmic Phaler, and Spinny, and they match seed the Buffalo. So I just passed that double Cosmic, they dusted it, and then they just opened insane, and I think activating Buffalo to get the draw 2 was like kind of misplay. The issue is that if I didn't do that, I still lose because they have like the hand traps, right? So from that situation, there's nothing I can do to win. I did make a play that I went and set my imp, which enabled his Artsy, because I wanted to force him to commit to the board because I had match C, so it would give me like more draws. But the issue, right? So he did go for the Artsy to put my imp. The issue then being that he had Called by the Grateful match C. Right, but I win game 2 of this list, right? So this is what I was siding, because in top 16 it's best of 3. You choose a different deck you have already built. So I had this already built, and it's play. Oh no, sorry, wrong deck. No, sorry, this is the deck. This is the deck. So game 2, I'm going first. So I side in this deck, right? 3 Fader, 3 Match C, 3 Ash, no Imperms because it conflicts with Heat Soul. And then we played Anti-Spell, Rivalry, Goes a Match. And I Goes a Match and I win. I Goes a Match, he passes on for shooter. I summon Fotsy to pop my Goes a Match, and then I flip up Rivalry so I can't get Nibiru'd. But even still, I have also War, so I go like access code with Balance on top. So the War is live and it can negate like the thing to stop access code. And then for game 3, I did lose this game, but I decided, you know what, I played an aggressive deck for games 1 and 2. So the logic was, if I played a very aggro deck in games 1 and 2, for game 3, I should play a much more conservative deck. I should play a much more slower deck, right? Like the idea is like, if I play a deck that's very aggressive, the opponent is going to side cards to deal with aggressive decks. So I then play cards that the opponent won't have answers to. The issue is that the opponent switched to Fluenderies, which is normally fine, but this player actually played well. Which, like, normally I say Fluenderies is a complete buy and free matchup on Master Duel, but that's because most people on ladder suck. But this guy, like, actually played Fluenderies well, which was the first issue. The second issue is that if you notice, I have no UR crafting points because I am broke. I have no money. In an ideal world, I wanted these rivalries and one of these to be Deckmoney ones, right? And what do I see? I draw rivalry and I draw this against Fluenderies. And it's like, okay, if this was Deckmoney 1, I would have probably won that game. I'm pretty sure. There's also another issue where I had misclicked Destruction to activate much earlier than normal. Because I wanted to go Color Demise, Chain Destruction, so that I can draw 3 of Demise, and then on a new chain after I use this Demise, I get to draw 3 of Fountain. But I accidentally misclicked Destruction, and even though I haven't chose what zone to activate the Destruction in, Master Duel doesn't let you take that back. If this was an IRL tournament, that mistake would not have happened, but unfortunately Master Duel is, it is what it is, so yeah. But this is basically does my runic profile from my video the other day, so you should check out my video from the other day if you want to see that. But otherwise, I'll see you gamers later. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and like, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.